What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I could not be more excited than to be talking to you about my personal favorite Top 5 albums of 1972. Such a great year, such a great decade in music history. Let's get right to it. At number 5... Talking Book by Stevie Wonder. Stevie, one of the greatest artists of all time. Obviously, Songs in the Key of Life right here, but Talking Book, one of those first albums in the 70s that catapulted him from stardom to superstardom just with the song Superstition alone, which to me is his greatest track of his entire career, which is really saying something. But then you've got You Are the Sunshine of My Life, You and I, the closing track, I Believe When I Fall in Love It Will Be Forever, which is a hidden gem. If you haven't heard it, check it out right now. But yes, Talking Book, that is just at my number 5. Now at number 4.
Hey babe, take a walk on the wild side.
Transformer by Lou Reed. Lou Reed from Velvet Underground and his solo career. This is the album I think kind of sums him up as an artist. You've got hits like Walk on the Wild Side, Perfect Day, mixed in with gems like Vicious, Andy's Chest, some really weird songs like New York Telephone Conversation. And I just love that Lou Reed was never afraid to walk on the wild side and show his weirdness. Just the closing track, Good Night Ladies alone, just always brings a smile to my face with that kind of loungy jazz music and Lou Reed doing this ridiculous lounge act, Good Night Ladies. It's just such a fun record and one of the greats of 1972. So that's at number 4. Now at number 3... Exile on Main Street, the double album of Rolling Stones' career. A lot of people would say this is their greatest album, which is, that's a tough one. It would definitely be in my top 5 for sure. Not my favorite, but I mean, it's got so much on here to love, from Rocks Off, Tumbling Dice, hits like Happy, but then you've got also lesser known tracks like Shine a Light and Love and Cup, which are two of their greatest ballads in their entire discography, in my opinion. But yeah, there's so much to love on here. The way the songs flow in and out of each other is so cool. And yeah, it's definitely one of the best. So that's at my number 3. Now at number 2... The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That's the full title by Mr. David Bowie. Definitely by far, I think, the best Bowie album in his entire career. And, so many great tracks on here, from the opener 5 Years all the way to the title track of Ziggy Stardust. Plus you've got Starman. I mean, just so many iconic tracks on here. And this really introduced the persona of Ziggy Stardust and other personas that would come in his career. But man, what a record that really stands the test of time. And that is at my number 2. Now at number 1... Pink Moon by Nick Drake, his third and what would be his final album, sadly. Pink Moon is just a masterpiece. It's a little less than a half hour in running time, but I think that's part of the beauty of it. It's just these very soft acoustic songs that fit together perfectly, cohesively, just the mood of the album. The opening track, Pink Moon, kind of sets the tone with just the acoustic guitar and lovely piano and Nick's soothing voice, and then so many amazing songs like Place to Be and the closing track From the Morning. Oh man, that song is so beautiful. I can just hear it in my head right now. And it's just, if you don't know Nick Drake, check him out immediately. This, I think, is his best album. But then, of course, Brighter Later was awesome as well. Just his entire career was amazing and cut way too short. And that, folks, is my top 5. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be? If you're so bold, leave me a top 10, because there were so many great choices from this year. I mean, you had Al Green's Let's Stay Together, Elton John's Honky Chateau that just barely didn't make my list, but that is it, guys. So let me know what you think. We got top fives every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.